Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the YouTube account. And of course, guys, Ira was hot fixed. You can see the anomaly right here. Fixed the damage causing issue. So because of this fix, if you were using Ira, if you did use her in any of the formations, you're going to have to go back right into the Twisted Realm, the Cursed Realm, the Nightmare Corridor, and go ahead and run those again, which I did. They give us a little bit of compensation for the leaderboards and the returns. And then, of course, we got everything else that we're looking at today. We have been accumulating and stockpiling diamonds, guys. We know, and again, not verified yet, but the Awakened version of Leica is supposed to be the one that is next on the docket, meaning we already have 51,000 diamonds. We've been saving quite a few in here, and I've been stockpiling all my chests. As you can see, guys, I'm just going to stockpile them until we get to the point of doing the live stream this weekend. And the heroes that we're building are kind of on pause again. Looking at what we're going to need for Leica, I know Elemental Shards, we still want to build out Tiny Tank a little bit more. We want to build out Ivan a little bit more. There are a few heroes that we still want to build out with these. And then we have enough just to get one hero to the E60, which again, if it is the Awakened version of Leica, we are going to go ahead and we're going to build her out. Now, in addition, guys, like I was saying, if you haven't been in the Cursed Realm or the Nightmare Corridor, they did reset both of the Cursed Realm and the Nightmare Corridor, meaning that you had to go in here, you have to go ahead and they reset all of the attempts. I noticed that I did still have the rewards. We have a couple more days in here for the rewards, but the rewards were still there even though they did the reset over there, which means, again, you have to go in there, you have to set your teams. Now, in today's video, guys, I wanted to push a little bit further into the campaign. We've been making a lot of progression, 51-38. If I can get through at least one boss stage is really the goal that we've been kind of pushing. We've been using Mickey's formation. We've been using Trisha's formation and kind of going back and forth in here. Now, overall with the formations, it seems like even though they did the update, we're still kind of stuck with the current formations or the formations that we had. A lot of players are still saying they need to give us a searchability. They need to give us a way to exclude certain heroes from the search. Because a lot of the things that are showing up or a lot of the formations that are showing up, especially on my free-to-play account, I can't even use for the simple fact that most of the builds in there, most of the formations in there are heroes that I don't have. So it still leaves my formations half gapped because of the heroes that are not there, which again, is not really what we're looking for when you're utilizing the formations. And we're a little bit more familiar with the formations. You know, we've been playing AFK Arena for a couple years. But if you have newer players that are either just looking to copy formations, don't know the heroes, or they're pretty limited on the heroes that they do have, again, it's very hard to build out those specific heroes or have those specific heroes that are in formations without knowing who to sub. Now, this one, guys, we do have the Thorn Cheese in here. We know this one with the retaliation. I haven't geared out exactly how we need it, but sometimes we get lucky with this, guys, and it goes down really, really fast. Sometimes it does take a considerable amount of attempts, but this is 5140. This is going to take us 2/3 of the way through here already, guys, which is phenomenal. So we are, again, kind of moving through 51 at this point. A lot of players were even commenting on how much progression we've made in here, how fast we made progression in here. That's exactly what we're looking to do, guys. We are looking for the continued progression within here. When we get through 51, 52, 53, you can see we've also gained a significant amount of levels, guys. We have been leveling up a lot going through this content. 779 here, even we're a 300 plus level deficiency. I think just over a 300 level deficiency at this point. But again, going through here, we're farming a lot of diamonds, which is really the big thing. And there we go, guys. Thorin gets it done. I'm going through here, not even just getting the engraving mats, but also remember every boss stage that we complete is yielding us diamonds. I know it's not a lot of diamonds, guys, but AFK Arena is really the accumulation of materials. Because when you look at all of the events we have going on, Celestial IO starts tomorrow, everything that we have going on here, again, it is kind of the accumulation of the resources and also the stuff that we're getting in here. Makes a big difference, guys. It is huge. Even in here, we're running Ivan in here. Ivan, of course, putting the shield up on Rem. I believe it's going up on Rem, and this one might be Demia, but super broken with Ivan, guys. Again, he is a hero, absolutely 100%. I recommend building because he is such just a broken support hero. And overall, guys, it seems like looking back at some of the heroes, we have been getting a lot of support heroes. Now in here, guys, Trina finally goes down, but we've been getting a lot of support heroes with the Celestial and the Hypogean and with Ivan. So the last 3 that we actually received were support heroes in the formation, making it very, very effective. And unfortunately, most of them have had to been built, or you have to build them with a pretty significant investment. And as you can see here, guys, we are going through this pretty quick with the boss stage. So I'm hoping to prep it up, get right to the next boss stage. Boom, the freeze goes out, which means Lucretia just gets the energy regeneration like crazy. Also do have Mahira in here, which of course means that the enemies are just killing themselves while Lucretia is killing themselves. Now, overall, most players have Lucretia built up much, much higher than I do. So again, could see a little bit of a variation in this formation. Now, overall, Lucretia is still a hero, guys, that I would highly, highly recommend the investment in. We still see her super effective in an incredible amount of game modes, just like you're seeing right here, guys, just burning through the targets very fast, which I believe will complete that stage. There we go, 5140 is done. Looking at our damage, guys, 263 billion. That is right, guys. The Thorn Cheese is still crushing it in there. 147 from Vithio, and then 117 from Brutus in that one. Looking at Rem, 169. Demia still doing pretty good damage. Now remember, guys, Demia and Ivan are both kind of a big buffer in here, making Rem much stronger. Awakened version of Belinda, 323 billion damage in there, and then 169. Like we had said earlier, Lucy is still working, guys, and Lucy does still work incredibly, incredibly well within the formations, bringing us through that one, of course, popping up our limited offer. Let's go ahead and push this to the next boss stage because we did go through there pretty quick. And again, a lot of players roughly, I mean, I'm a little bit higher than where Mickey is level-wise, but again, still making the progression. I need Ivan built up to 1 star. I need Ivan to get the E30 engraving. Now, what that does is his little spirits, you can see the little spirits actually right here running around, is when the spirit dies, the spirit will actually stun. So that is the crowd control aspect that he does have. Very similar to what we see with the Tiny Tank. Naruko has a stun effect, which again, super effective in a lot of different game modes. Just has to be built up with the engraving, or with the to have the stunning aspect in there. And again, Belinda gets it done, guys. That is 2 very quick stages, and I'm hoping that we can get through this probably over the live stream this weekend, or even the progression of this week, guys, that we can get done with 51, move into 52, and then just continuing and starting the progression into 52, possibly pushing again like we've kind of been seeing into 53. Now, a lot of the towers I have also capped as well, so we haven't been doing an incredible amount of progression in the towers because I'm at the point where most of the towers, I needed probably just a couple more levels in there, and a couple more levels are going to yield us the ability to cap the towers. They will be capped in their entirety. This one kind of a Thorin cheese, different kind of a Thorin cheese in here, because as you can see, guys, the retaliation aspect or the pull in the 5 pull that we have here with Iran makes a really big difference. Or I don't think it's 5 pull, I think it's a 3 pull, but makes a big, big difference in here. And then, of course, we have Kelthar in here doing an incredible amount of damage in here. Just got to get lucky with that RNG aspect. Now, of course, right on this side, guys, with the enemy Kelthar, with the enemy Kelthar, very difficult, similar to Kaz, similar to a couple other heroes, where he has an incredibly high dodge rate. That is one of the big things, guys. So Thorin does have to land this retaliation ability. If he does not, then of course we're going to die, depending on, again, the dodge that we see with Kelthar. But we're pulling pretty much all the targets here. Even more real is coming up. Everybody is stacked together just like we like to see it. Just got to get that RNG factor to click, having Thorin go ahead and win this. And as you can see, guys, as we're making progression in here, as we continue to advance level-wise, or advance progression-wise, the levels of the enemies are getting higher and higher. And that is the reason we wanted to push on here. I wanted to see exactly how far and how high we can get this level deficiency to as we continue making our progression. And we might actually be just having to get the Thorin cheese to work. Hoping 1 or 2 more attempts, guys. We'll try to get it done. We'll try to get it done in here. If not, we'll just collect up our loot. We'll call it a day. We got through our boss stage. We got set up right to the next boss stage. Then, of course, guys, it's going to be the damage. There's 1. There is 2. See, if Kelthar dodges, even right there, the retaliation ability was going off. Kelthar dodged, didn't take any damage in there, resulting in we did not take down the targets. All right, guys, we'll give it one more attempt. This is going to be the final one. Let's see if Thorin can pull it out. Come on, Thorin. Here comes the cheese. Retaliation 1. Took him down. All right, guys, we'll collect up our loot right there. Again, getting a couple hundred diamonds right here's another 500 diamonds to continue 52K. I mean, we are gaining diamonds on a regular basis. But all right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.